a studio that's in a basement comes the epic story of how two friends changed the future of the movie podcast game forever. The reviews are in. Boys Life magazine gives the High Sci podcast 4.5 acorns. The Daily Bugle says, these guys are super legit. And Pope Francis declares the podcast as life-affirming. From the kid who tried to get smart with David Spade and got fucking old.
You're still out. You're still bad.
And the guy who can name all four Baldwin brothers.
Alec, William, Daniel, and the baby boy, Stephen.
Live from the studio of his parents' basement. The Have You Seen It podcast.
Oh, it's good. It feels organic.
It does, doesn't it?
People like that kind of stuff.
People like the pro. They're trying to listen to it, and if we're talking, I'll definitely take all that audio out before we have to.
Well, biggest night of the year for the movie industry.
Yeah, so they say.
Yeah.
So they say. I'm not buying the hype, though, Cash.
And
not buying it.
For a movie-centered podcast, as we are, you'd think we'd be...
we tune into the Oscars? Yeah.
Or have any idea.
Right,
what
at
is
all.
happening.
Any inkling of who's winning the
But let's
awards?
be honest, who is watching? Unless you're nominated, I don't think anyone else is.
No,
or unless you personally know someone nominated, I don't think anyone else is watching.
I don't think too many people care, honestly.
Last time I checked in, I heard they were just fucking blown through categories without
Really?
a host or like because
Oh,
a lot of people
jeez.
backed out of it. So apparently they're just really moving like fastest year.
Well, why did everyone back out of it?
Because of all the fucking drama.
Yeah, being smart ass. Yeah, definitely.
No, I mean
I
because
phrased
of
that question.
because of the million decisions they've made wrong around the nonstop.
Can't say I blame them.
Oh God, yeah. I don't think we're missing out much.
No, I don't think so either.
But,
But however, breaking news.
let's
I
hear
did
it.
hear Lady
Let's hear
Gaga won an award. I have no idea for which one, but good for her, man.
Oh, I know which one. It's just the fucking.
Well, I mean, yes. Yeah, A Star is Born.
Yeah, but it was. But
I don't
I
know
know
if
which
it's the
song. It was.
Shallow.
Yeah, Shallow.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
That was the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm
Which is a
surprising.
great song, man. It really is a great song.
I am surprised though. There was another great song nominated. The song from you haven't seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, the
Yeah.
song that he sings at the very start when I think it's Cowboys trade their Spurs for wins
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
That song was nominated too, and I fucking love that
okay.
song. Yeah. So I thought it, but they weren't. They were not gonna let
How
Lady
do you
Gaga
not give it to Lady Gaga?
There would have been just
Yeah.
fucking outcry.
Right. Total outrage.
not-
People
oh,
burning
yeah.
the city down. Yeah.
There would have been just.
Would have been awful.
Oh yeah, but so they might as well just give it to her. But that is a great song.
It is.
They did a good job, I guess. But I'm
Have you seen it yet?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
God, I want to see it so bad. I still have not watched it.
Oh, you ever?
No, I haven't seen it. I know, and I'm a huge Lady Gaga fan. You figure
It's
of
good.
all people, I
It
would
is
have watched
good.
it, but no.
Best movie of the year? I don't think so, but it is good for sure. I mean, it didn't make my top 10 list.
Yeah. Well,
But-
it would have made my top 10 because I'm biased, but that's what. But
How
it
do you
didn't
know?
make
You
my
didn't
top
even
10.
see it.
I know.
You
but
could have
would've
hated it.
been.
You could have hated it.
No, there's no way I would have hated it. It has Lady Gaga on it. I'm not gonna hate
man.
it.
That is biased.
Exactly why it didn't
Extremely
make my
biased.
top 10.
That's true. That's exactly why you haven't even watched it yet, because you know it's going to be your favorite
Right,
movie of
yeah.
all time.
Star Wars didn't make my top 10 either. See, so I'm pretty good at this. I'm pretty good at being unbiased. Or did it?
But
make my
would?
top- No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't.
But it would have if Lady Gaga had been in it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hands
definitely.
down.
Hands down. Yeah. No questions asked.
Favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. God, can we get Lady Gaga in? Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome.
Could you imagine? Just a cameo. Just her.
Even a cameo
Just
would
her
be awesome.
singing in like a cantina or something.
Right. It's like
On
the
some
new
kind of
updated
space
bar.
piano.
Yeah.
She's in alien makeup and stuff.
She's
You
in the
can't
makeup
even-
she used to wear before she got
Okay,
like
well,
yeah. Maybe not.
It could be a
that.
little more
The
alien
poker
makeup
face.
than that.
The star
meat
on
dress.
the eye.
Remember
The
when
meat
she-
dress. Gosh, those were crazy times.
Good times.
I feel like all artists go through that though. I mean, Miley Cyrus went through it. Britney Spears went through it in her own way. You know, they all go through it.
Yeah, Lady Gaga did it in a way that.
But she had
She
to.
did it for. I mean, she was obviously making a statement by how outlandish and everything,
Yeah.
and then everyone. Miley Cyrus, she's still fucking just wearing goofy shit. I saw her on the Grammys.
Yeah, but she's
was-
calmed down quite a bit. She was
Yeah.
super wild
Oh,
there
yeah,
for like
yeah, I
a
guess,
year,
yeah.
and then she just was like, "Yeah, I'm normal again," which I was cool with. I like Miley too. I think she's great. I think she's got an awesome voice, honestly.
She does
Her
have
and
a really
Gaga.
good voice, yeah.
Have you heard her rendition of Jolene?
They sang it at the Grammys this year.
They sang Jolene?
Yeah, they do
Wow.
they did a Dolly Parton tribute,
Okay.
and that's a Dolly Parton
Did Miley
song I
Cyrus sing it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
her
that's
and,
awesome.
and one other person that I didn't
Yeah,
know.
her-
Because I don't really know anyone involved in the Grammys or anyone
Neither do I.
nominated
No,
or any. But
no.
I knew Dolly Parton and I knew Miley Cyrus. But yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, she's a really good singer. But as far as Oscars, all I know is Spider-Man won animated movie.
Of course. How does it not? How does it not?
I'm not
That
sure
was-
what else was.
That was my favorite movie of 2018, man. Like, I
Yeah.
loved that movie. I thought it
Yeah.
was incredible.
I mean, it's winning everything. It won the Golden Globe also for best animated.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna take.
Oh, it's
everything
gonna
for
it's
sure,
gonna
yeah.
clean the board, man. There's no way it doesn't.
Well, we're not here to talk about the Oscars, not per
not.
se.
No, this is movie news.
Yeah. Well, this is.
And how do we not start with this? We have to.
Let's hear
Okay.
it. What do you got?
Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is
so
movie
he is
news
he's
/
you're
borderline real news
This
that
is,
we're
I
dipping
know,
our toes
and we
into.
never jump into politics on this podcast. We do make funny references and jokes to current events, but we typically don't talk
Yeah.
about politics. But however,
But this borderlines movie / real actual.
real actual
crazy
news,
shit.
dude, insane,
Crazy.
insane.
Imagine being cast on a show. Your big fucking break.
Right,
Your big break, right?
Big
Your
break.
dream.
Yeah.
It's your fucking dream. And that's not
You know
famous
what
enough.
he was making a year
I don't
on
even
this
want to
show?
know.
$1.1 million a year.
You know what he's making now?
Zero.
Yeah, they fucking
Well,
fired his ass.
here's the thing, though. He was working on the set for 5 years, or he's working on the show for 5 years. So syndication, he's still making good money, especially when they start rerunning this. And
They probably
whatnot.
gave him a going away package also, so he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
sue or anything.
Right?
probably,
Yeah,
but-
totally.
But it still, it ruined his career. No one's gonna hire this guy.
It did.
No one is gonna. This guy is banned from life from Hollywood. I mean,
You got to wonder why.
yeah.
And then he did
such a-
not. He,
Okay, for people that don't know, let's catch people
Yeah,
up.
let's
If
keep
you have
people
been
up to
living under a rock,
Right.
So Jussie Smollett, he's an actor on
Empire.
Empire
On Fox.
Yeah.
Yep.
In Chicago, right?
Yes.
That's where they film and
Right.
everything. That's where the show's based. And he said that one day, two African American guys, it was,
right.
put a noose around his neck. Were telling him gay slurs and telling him they're gonna kill him and hang him
Right.
and everything, and like
Pretty violent.
jumped him and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff.
Right.
And he said that it eventually led to where he said it was two guys that were working on the show or whatever, and they ended up bringing those guys in and arresting those
And then
guys.
he was gonna throw them under the bus and be like, "Those were the guys," and
Yeah.
they were gonna.
And then the cops, thank God for the
Yeah.
cops, though. Fucking good work.
Good
on their
work
part.
for the
They
Chicago
almost
PD.
immediately let those guys go, and almost immediately brought Jussie Smollett in for questioning. I mean, it.
And then he went on. What did he? Not Good Morning America, but he
Yeah,
went on.
and doubled down.
He
on
doubled
it.
down on it too, and was
It's
like,
the Kevin Spacey move.
It
So many
is.
people are taking. It's just go in there and just say something
and
crazier
this
that people are.
fucking bozo wrote a check to these guys.
Yeah, $3,500.
Bro, if you're gonna pay for something like this, let's use logic here, man. Don't write a check to them. Pay them in cash. The check is traceable. Like this is stuff I knew as like a 16-year-old kid. How do you not know this is a grown ass man?
If you're gonna do that, don't throw the guys under the bus after you
Exactly.
do it.
After
they're
you do
all-
it either. You really think they're going to take the fall for you?
3,500
Take 2
bucks,
years?
I know.
Yeah. Take 2 years in prison for assault?
Yeah.
In racially
For hate
motivated hate
crimes.
crimes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's a serious offense.
Yes, because Jussie Smollett, he is gay in real life.
In
And,
real life. Yeah. He
and,
actually is. Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
It is very, very
They
crazy.
kicked him off the show. All his parts are erased or whatever. I don't know how they're going to kill him off.
You almost have to ask yourself if this is a mental health issue, man. Like, because he had everything. So something was not going right in this guy's life.
Oh, yeah. It's got to
to
be
do
something.
something. And I'm not justifying it, obviously, but something's not ticking right in that brain for him to do something like this because he was unhappy with his salary.
I mean, this is crazy. This is a crazy thing for a regular person to do.
Right. But
Oh, that's what the reasoning was? Because
yeah,
of
because
salary?
he was unhappy with
Okay.
his salary. Yeah. So he wanted to use the political,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
how it's all hot and cold and all that, and everyone uses everything. He wanted to use that as a stepping stone to get paid more money.
I think this guy's a fucking psycho.
Crazy.
I think there's like He's a narcissist or something.
Something.
Because he was willing to do anything to get higher up. And
Yeah.
he was willing to ruin people's lives and to go out and lie. That's psycho shit.
It is. It is.
That's actual
and not
crazy
only that,
stuff.
but he also threw Chicago as a whole, which Chicago has its slew of problems. Don't get me wrong. I mean, with gun violence and stuff like that.
But not only that, but to go on live TV and double lie
down on it.
and keep just the fact of keeping a straight face.
Question:
Crazy.
is this the best performance of 2019 or the worst?
This guy should win the fucking Oscar.
Oh man. This is something.
I wonder what's
going to
happen to the guys that he paid. I mean, did they really have, did they stage it?
Yeah, they staged it. So his wounds were, what they believe, and this is speculation, but they believe might have even been self-inflicted. So they didn't actually do all that. Like that's the crazy thing. And Jussie Smollett or whatever his name is, took the cops to the place and he was like, "Oh, there's a camera right there," and they're like, "Actually, this camera points the other way." And he was like, "Oh shit." And that's how they caught him too, because they realized that he was walking with the two guys in the going to the elevator.
Oh. I didn't know that. You got to think this out better if you're gonna risk.
I know, if you're gonna risk your whole entire career, dude. He just made some dumb mistakes.
Yeah,
and
this
the
guy
honestly
honestly
the most baffling to me.
He might just be stupid.
Yeah,
he might just be dumb.
I think so.
Because I mean, you got to be something wrong with you I mean, what's best case scenario? What is going to happen out of this? It's going to be a huge thing. I mean, the world was going to have a spotlight on it.
Yeah,
for someone for this
that's
crazy
a huge deal too,
yeah.
right? That's a huge hate crime.
The news around someone in 2019 and be yelling homophobic slurs and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, every news outlet in the world is going to put a spotlight on this.
But see, that's what he wanted. So it was almost like he just didn't think the whole thing through.
He just didn't think they were going to just not dig any deeper. They just take his word
They're
for
just
it.
like, yep, he's right. Let's find these guys. Yeah.
Crazy.
Insane story, man.
And, well, he might be brought up for criminal charges for lying to police.
Yes, and not only that, but he also used the federal mail to mail himself a death threat a month before. Oh. And that's a federal offense too. So he's looking at 1 to 3 years. Possibly.
Is it a federal offense to mail a death threat even if it's to yourself?
Yes, because I can't remember the legal terms of it, but this was actually like posted in multiple articles. It's some sort of law where you're using the mail system to do like malicious acts or something like that, which is a felony.
That's federal.
I mean, it's
That's
class 4,
shit.
but federal. Yeah, and the FBI is even involved right now. That's another thing. Crazy, dude. Story.
That's good. That's some good Halloween news. That's some hot goss.
It is.
That is some hot.
Normally we get out of the whole goss, but how do we not talk about this? Like, this is just too crazy not to bring up on movie news. We wouldn't be doing our jobs, Cash.
There's been some crazy. This isn't movie related at all. Now we're really getting crazy. But what about all the Robert Kraft stuff that's going on?
Okay, yeah, this is fun. We got to talk about that.
We're not a sports podcast.
No, we're not. But it's fun.
But we wouldn't be Americans to not talk
about Robert Kraft getting a $90 handy in the salon.
Let me lay. This is Jussie Smollett crazy. This is Kevin Spacey.
It is.
You're worth billions.
Billions.
You just won a Super Bowl.
He can get
You're riding highest you've ever been.
You can get the hottest escorts in the world at top dollar.
Don't even pay. Just being around them.
Right.
But this guy goes down to fucking Florida, goes down to the Lauderdale, some shit.
And just some cheap ass.
And gets a rub and tug from a fucking Thai massage parlor.
Come to find out,
we would go. Right. I don't know what is the thinking behind this.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know.
And he's got on camera twice. They said,
yeah.
And they said it's a huge sting operation, 100 people involved.
Right. Yep.
And they said he's not the biggest name.
No, he's not. So it's like, who else is going there?
Yeah, it's Brady. It's fucking.
Do you think it's Brady? Gazelle's going to be pissed. Allegedly.
It's somehow linking to Trump. It's somehow linking to Trump. They're good friends.
Oh shit!
Florida. I'm telling you.
What if Trump himself was sneaking?
Oh, I don't doubt
secretly.
That.
He's
I
just
don't
going.
doubt Reb and Tug. Oh no,
dude, come on now.
It's something about rich people. I don't know if it makes them.
It's the thrill of it.
It makes them feel normal to go.
Yeah, I think it is, man. I think it's just like the thrill of doing something.
Because after you have absolutely everything, but what is going to happen to him, if anything?
I don't think anything serious, man. Honestly, I think there'll be some fines.
Well, him and the commissioner are such fucking. It's Commissioner also. He's involved too.
Roger Goodell?
Yeah.
You're fucking kidding me.
I'm almost positive last thing I read was he was involved in it too, yeah.
Oh, no. He's going to have to resign.
Everyone's
going to be calling for his head, dude.
It's the
Robert
NFL.
Kraft can
It's
get
the
away with
NFL,
it because he
man.
owns...
As long as you're not kneeling during a song.
Yeah, that's right. Then you're okay, right.
You're going to be fine. But yeah,
geez.
It's been a crazy news week.
That's nuts. That is nuts.
Can you imagine? How much would you pay not to see a Robert Kraft sex tape?
Oh, I'd pay top dollar not to see that. Yeah, it's not on my
out
first
there.
list.
There's at least 2 of them out there.
At least I was curious with the Hulk Hogan because I heard he had a hog.
Oh, yeah.
And you're curious. Even if you are a straight man, you're curious.
Of course.
How do you not? But
Robert Kraft,
I'm going to pass on that one.
I will almost watch any celebrity sex tape.
Right, any of them. It doesn't
if
matter.
I know the person, it's just, it's like seeing your face on the news or something.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to.
But I will not be watching this Robert Kraft.
Yeah, that's the one.
I will not be watching an
when I'm
89-year-old
scrolling through,
man.
I will pass. I'll see the thumbnail, be like, I'm good.
But I mean, who would you rather have it happen to in the NFL than Robert Kraft and the Patriots?
No one else. No one else.
No one else.
That's no one.
Oh man, it's nothing like celebrating a Super Bowl win by flying your boys down to
$90
Florida,
handy.
going down to Tallahassee, getting an $86 hand job.
Oh God.
Well,
that was fun. Back to movie news now.
Yeah.
But the latest developing
we will
crazy
keep
shit
you up
going
to date on
We should
Robert.
almost do a current events podcast at this rate. Good Lord.
but all right,
getting crazy.
what do you got? Any actual real movie
I
news?
got one that's just gonna really
I saw.
irritate you. But I am so excited for this,
Oh, my
man.
God.
I'm so excited. Sylvester Stallone is making his own superhero movie.
Why the fuck not? Why not? Why not, Sly?
I say why not? And it's going to be Stallone Pictures too, my friend.
No, Balboa.
Or Balboa.
Pictures, yeah.
I said Stallone, but Balboa Pictures.
I didn't know he
yeah.
fucking made. I
Productions.
didn't know what movies have they made.
I have no idea. Probably the Rocky Balboa films, I think. I don't know. Rambo 5 that's coming out soon.
I have no idea.
idea.
But I mean,
But the
most likely it's gonna be shitty.
Right. The story, but I'm hoping not. Hopefully it's a fun,
I'm
developing.
a superhero. Is that a good slide?
Come on, man! Don't do
I gotta
this
do
to
what I
me.
gotta do.
I gotta do.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Oh man.
You know it's gonna be starring him.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's actually more so about the young boy.
Yeah, but it's gonna be starring him.
He found a superhero who went missing after a massive battle 20 years ago, and we know the superhero will be Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
But hopefully it centers around the kid too, whatever kid they decide to cast. There's not a director
Probably
tag
will
to
be,
it
but
or
the
anything
kid
yet.
will,
It's
the
in
kid will
early
be
development.
that one-sided. It'll be just like the fucking Tower movie with McConaughey. And now the kid sucked. It's gonna be it's gonna be a total one-sided kid. He's gonna be. I guarantee. Picture right now, kid's nerdy, right? He's getting picked on all the
Right.
time.
Yeah.
He loves superheroes.
And where does he go to find it?
He goes like a comic book store or something, and who's there in the corner? Sly. He's punching a big rack of meat or something, getting warmed up. He's it's gonna be so. Who knows?
Could be good, man. Could be good.
If it's like gritty, rated R, then
Right.
that could be cool.
Yeah.
Like a Rambo-esque where he's just Rambo, but he's superhero.
But he's a superpower, yeah.
He's just tearing throats out of other superheroes. That would be cool. But yeah, you're looking forward to that though.
I am. You know me. I love Sly.
What about this? I got a hot story. Razzie Awards. You know the Razzies.
Oh yeah, you know the Razzies. Best worst
Love
pictures
'em.
or in,
Love them. But Holmes and Watson named worst.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, you saw the movie?
No, I did not
Oh,
see
okay.
the movie. No, I knew.
I saw it go-
Me and
yeah.
you talked about it months ago. We were like, dude, we love Will Ferrell,
It
but
did not look
and
good
John
to
C.
me.
Riley,
Yeah.
but this looks fucking awful. So me and you both didn't see that, and I'm
No.
glad we didn't because it.
I
got
heard
terrible
people were
reviews.
walking out of it.
Yeah, it was so bad.
But it was like Jack and Jill, Adam Sandler bad.
Right.
Where people
I guess
just couldn't.
I
I
guess
heard
every
apparently.
comedian has a terrible movie like that, or comedy guys. You got to have one of them, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, most of them have mini.
Yeah.
And Will Ferrell's one of them. I mean, he's had some stinkers for sure.
Yeah, he has.
But this apparently is by far the worst, I hear. Apparently, it was supposed to be raunchier, and then originally supposed to be rated R. Then they cut it all weird, and apparently the whole thing is like they're not sure if it's bad or it's like a kids movie or not. And apparently, it's just
it was just
horrible.
like right in the middle. Yeah.
But we didn't see it. But
Editing choices can kill a film, dude.
Worst movie of the year, big award.
Yeah, that's a huge award.
I'm really surprised.
One to be proud of too.
Sometimes people go and like accept them, real actresses. Big. I wonder if anyone went.
Oh hell yeah, I would accept one.
Oh for sure.
Oh for sure.
Yeah.
That's an honor.
As long as my
Thank
career
you.
was like I had a high at some
Right,
point,
yeah.
none of it was just like this guy was just shitty all the time. Then I
Yeah,
probably
that would be
wouldn't.
tough. Yeah, like Tommy Wiseau. Yeah,
I doubt he. I mean,
he would probably love a Razzies award. Are you kidding
oh
me?
yeah, he'd love any kind of fame. All right, what else? What else you got?
DC news. So this one's kind of weird because I didn't really even understand it reading the article, but the Flash movie will create a speedster multi-universe, says Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Basically what he's saying, it's not just a DC multi-universe, it's a speedster universe. One that I guess he was trying to like put it together with the Marvel universe. I don't know what he was talking about. It was kind of weird. This is what he said. We're talking about sparking a whole new universe. It's not just the DC multi-universe. It's the Speedster multi-universe. And the Speedsters are the ones who connect all the, what? Disparate? D-I-S? What is that word?
Disparate pieces.
Yeah, disparate pieces of it. I don't know what he means by that. What's a Speedster universe? So like the Flash and then who else?
I have no idea. More speedsters, I guess.
I
I
guess.
don't even know how the fuck they're keeping this movie going. I don't know.
It's fallen
don't
in.
know this.
Yeah, this article talks about how it falls farther down, where they keep pushing back the date of release
Yeah,
in
'cause
production.
At first, I didn't know we were ever going to actually get a Flash movie because of what
I know the last
what kind
we
of
heard
state
that
the
it was
DC,
canceled, right?
Yeah, so I mean, and with Ben Affleck being out of it and Superman,
Right.
so I don't know if this is telling us something, but the state of the DC universe is still unknown. I mean, I don't know.
I have no idea what's going on either.
But now I guess they're doubling down on. I guess with the success of Aquaman, maybe they're chugging along.
That's true.
How are they gonna get Superman and Batman out of it without
Well,
showing the actors?
okay. Do I bring up the Batman news right now?
Yeah, you might as well.
Do I? I gotta find the article real quick. Hold on.
It's gonna be nothing.
Here it is. Nope, that's Wolverine. Never mind.
Don't tell me Wolverine is gonna be the new Superman.
Oh, never mind. It was a dumb Batman thing. It was some guy who's some actor who said he wanted to be Batman.
Yeah,
But-
big surprise.
I know,
Who the
big
fuck
surprise,
doesn't?
right? Yeah. That's why I didn't have it. But no, there's Wolverine news. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring it up right now because I'm very curious on your what you have to say. So, take a look at this picture. Scott Eastwood is the new young Wolverine. What do you think?
Who's Scott Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood's son.
Has he been in anything?
Yeah, he was in Mission Impossibles.
Oh,
Yeah.
He looks a lot like him.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think he would be really good.
Well, fuck. What?
I'd be stoked stoked to see Scott Eastwood in something. Or in like a new Marvel universe with Wolverine, especially now that
I do
Fox
not
and
remember.
Marvel
Oh,
are making the merge.
yeah, he's in a ton of stuff.
Yeah. He works
does.
consistently.
He looks a lot like.
He looks a lot
Clint
like his
Eastwood.
dad from the eyes up too, man. It's weird. Wasn't he in The Punisher too? The more I think about it.
He was in Gran Torino.
Yeah, he's in Gran Torino too. Yeah, he's done a ton of work.
He's not been in very good stuff. So I don't know what's your fucking take on this. Pacific Rim Uprising,
Because he literally.
The Fate of the Furious, Suicide Squad.
That's right. That's what it was. Fate of the
He's
Furious.
never been
he was in that.
He's never been
Yeah.
in Mission Impossible.
Fate of the.
I wish he was.
No, it was Fate of the Furious. It wasn't Mission Impossible.
Please
I was thinking Henry
don't
Cavill. Look,
ever.
man,
I
we
will
got too
climb
many.
over this table and fucking.
We got two,
hate
and he
you
was in
straight in the
Suicide
mouth.
Squad too.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
been in nothing that I want to see more of him in, besides the fact that his last name is Eastwood.
And he looks like his father.
And he looks a
He
lot.
does. From the eyes up, man, from the nose up, he looks
I'm
just
sure
like
he
his
would
dad.
love to fucking play Wolverine, though. It'd be a big.
His performances in those movies aren't bad, though.
I mean, he's in movies like this, Overdrive.
Yeah, he's in all the action stuff. I don't know. I was just bringing it up. I want to see some Eastwood as a superhero.
Why? I want to see Clint Eastwood as a superhero. Or fucking if Sly can do it, why not bring Clint Eastwood out and have him be a superhero?
Bro,
also?
he's like 90.
So what?
He's not gonna be a super. Get out.
So
of
is
here.
Sylvester
No,
Stallone.
he's not. He's like in his 70s. It still works.
Whatever, man.
Still works.
You can wheel Clint Eastwood out there.
Oh shit, dude. Hey, have you seen The Mule yet?
The Mule.
That's what I said. The Mule.
It sounds like you're saying the meal.
No, The Mule.
The mule.
Mule.
Yeah, there you go. You say
I have a speech
it with
impediment,
like a
motherfucker.
southern accent or something. No, I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
I heard it was alright.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
I-
getting decent
did you
reviews.
see it?
No, I haven't.
I haven't
yet,
seen it either.
Which I feel terrible.
I'm
'cause
not
I
a
love
huge
Clint
Clint
Eastwood.
Eastwood. At this point, it just feels like he's
Grumpy old man all the time.
well, he's just writing movies where he can go and say racial slurs to people. This is what it feels like. It feels like he's writing movies specifically for that reason at this point. And I hear this movie, he does a lot of that.
Really, again?
Yeah.
Jeez. I guess if
know.
he is a drug,
Well, it's,
If he is
it's got Hispanics in
mule.
it, and I'm guessing he's not happy about that.
probably not.
Yeah, he's kind of crazy. I like
He's a crazy man.
He's a crazy man.
He grew up in the crazy time in the film industry too.
Yeah,
Same
but he
with,
wasn't
like,
crazy
John
back
Wayne
then.
and stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
then he was normal. Now he's old man crazy.
Yeah, he is.
So he's like talking to chairs and stuff, old man.
Getting senile on us.
But yeah, do you think he'll ever retire?
No, he'll do this till he dies.
Why? What is it about? There's,
People love making movies.
but a lot of people do retire. I mean, Gene Hackman retires. I mean, a lot of people do retire before.
Right.
A lot of people don't end up just dying making movies. But
Yeah, but look at Martin Scorsese. I mean, he's in his 80s and he's still making movies.
yeah,
Which, we
but
should
I
talk
mean,
about The
if Clint
Irishman.
Eastwood would just direct, I can understand that. Directing, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a lot physically, at least, it's a lot less out of you.
I would say more mentally exhausting, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you are the one responsible
but
for
usually
everything in that
it's.
production.
I mean, most of the time it's usually your body that's going first. Then, I mean, Clint Eastwood, he still seems like he has a
yeah, but
semi-sharp
yeah,
mind.
but with acting and being
you seen
on
him walk
set,
around?
Dude,
He walks around like a
no,
fucking
no,
crypt keeper.
Dude, I will tell you right now,
I can
acting
hear
is
his bones
easier.
creak when he walks.
Yeah, that's true. But it's easier to act because he's got stand-ins, so he doesn't have to do all the lighting and stuff like that.
but
He walks
He's
on
acting.
set.
He's acting and directing.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a
Scorsese
that's a heavy,
is just. I mean, let's be honest. Scorsese, he's in that director's chair 8 hours out of the day.
of course. Yeah,
I mean,
he's probably got wheels on that bad boy. And I don't blame him.
He's always been
I
the
don't
kind of
blame him.
director who's damn sitting in that chair. So I mean, but I mean, there's lots of people. Morgan Freeman is a guy that probably will die.
That's another one. Yeah, and Alfred, what's his name?
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Yes.
He does very, very easy roles.
He
though,
does,
now.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he does. He's damn near in
And Anthony
retirement.
Hopkins too. He'll probably die doing it
Yeah,
because Anthony Hopkins is getting up there too.
he does. Yeah, he does a lot less movies though now than he used to.
Right.
Not fucking. Not Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. He's throwing.
He's still
movies out.
he's still putting them out there at an impressive rate.
Yeah, I mean, he's narrating shit every day.
Same with James Earl Jones, The Lion King.
Yeah, but
I know, but he doesn't
he's
work that much either.
He's been retired. No, he's been retired for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. I mean,
When he came back for The Lion King, you knew he would.
I did not. I mean,
Why wouldn't he?
and he's coming back
That's
from
such an
Coming to
iconic
America
voiceover.
too. Yeah,
It's-
but I mean, it's a reboot, so you would think they would get new people for everything.
No, not with him.
No, I know
want
now.
James Earl Jones, man. That's
I
who
know
want.
now, but
But yeah, Coming to America too. That's weird that they're doing a sequel, 20, 30 years? Because that was in the 80s.
you know, his
wasn't it?
mom, Coming to America too. James Earl Jones
Right.
and his wife play the king and the queen in Lion King.
Yes.
Yeah, they both do.
Yeah,
Both the
yeah,
actors
yeah.
and actresses too. Yeah. Yeah, they're both coming. Yeah, Coming to America too. Who knows? Coming back to America?
Two? Question mark?
He's already been here.
I know.
Go
So is he
somewhere
get-
else.
I know, a different part of America. He's like, yeah, I went to the east this time. I'm going to the west. So
I mean, did he never come back after he left? I thought he lived here. I thought he stayed
yeah,
here.
I thought he was here
Was it the whole
permanently.
thing?
Maybe he went back over there. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe maybe he's going back to Africa in this one.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Could be.
All right, what else you got?
Here's some news I think you will definitely appreciate being a Godzilla fan. Did you know they pushed
Big
not
Godzilla
back,
fan.
but they pushed forward the release date? You know how it was originally supposed to be released in May?
Yeah, I
They
did.
pushed
Yeah.
it forward to April,
Yeah, that's awesome.
a whole month earlier.
so awesome.
So the freaking lineup for April is going to be unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's usually a good thing when a fucking movie's doing
Yeah.
that. That means that the movie is knows where it's at and
Yep.
knows that it's ready for it to fucking go.
And know that it's going to do good even with that killer month.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm excited for it.
Oh, I'm stoked. I mean, the April.
Like I said, that's one of my most anticipated movies of the year by far. Is
wow,
War of the
really?
Monsters. Yeah.
Yeah. So listen to this lineup in April now with the new edition of Godzilla.
I'm here.
Avengers
Open.
Endgame,
Oh, God.
which is sitting at 180 minutes right now.
That's a long.
That's a 3-hour movie.
Oh, that's
there better
fucking-
be a goddamn intermission so I can go take a piss.
That's Return of the King, and I saw Return
Yeah.
of the King not twice but thrice in theaters.
wow, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
And let me tell you, twice I had to go take a piss. And that movie, you think it's going to end about 4 times. They're going on the ship. They're coming off the ship. They're bound. You think
Yes.
that movie's going to end.
Eventually, at some point.
But there's about 5 endings of that
Yeah,
movie.
there are.
It never ends.
It doesn't end. No. So we have Avengers, we have Hellboy,
Yeah.
Pet Cemetery, Shazam, Godzilla, obviously. So that's 5 movies just right there, man.
Oh, yeah. Those are
That's
huge.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. That might be the best month of the year for movies.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
if
sure. It very well
if
could be.
Hellboy ends up being good, like I think it is, I have a good feeling about it.
Oh, and it's rated R too. Thank God.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
if Pet Cemetery ends up being good, that's the big.
Oh, it
question.
has to be good.
We don't know that. Have you seen the original Pet Cemetery?
Not that good.
It's far from good.
Yeah.
It's anything but good.
Yeah, yeah. But I've got high hopes for this. I got high hopes.
It's
for
got all the right pieces.
It does. So let's hope.
Yeah.
We can only pray and hope. But yeah, anyway, the release now for it is April.
How about this? Oh yeah, it's April.
Godzilla versus Kong is moved forward. I'm
did it.
sorry, not. I meant to say that to start.
Oh my god! So
No.
it's not.
It's not the Godzilla. It's the Godzilla versus Kong that's pushed forward a month.
So
which will
basically,
be
April's
2020.
back to sucking ass.
Yeah, back
Thanks
to
for
only
getting my
4
hopes
great
up.
movies. You're welcome. I just thought I'd
thanks.
shit on your
Thanks.
parade.
Yeah, that was not
Thought I'd
needed.
send you a little downer now. Now you
Yeah,
actually do have to
if I
wait
was-
until May.
If
So
my mood was too good today, now it's back down to shitty.
yeah, I just like to have you on an even kill. I don't
Well,
want you too happy.
that's
Don't want you
true.
too sad on this
Keep-
podcast.
keep me in the
Cash, so-
slumps.
I do. That's what I do here.
Fantastic Beasts 3 loses its release date to Dune. To Denis Villeneuve's. People are getting out of the fucking way for Dune. You do not.
No
wanna
one
be-
wants to compete with that.
I don't
Nope.
think you want to be in the month that Dune is released.
I don't even think you want to be in the quarter.
No,
year
I'm
of
going to be
that.
spending most of my time in the movie theater watching that. If it's anything what I think it's going to be,
Yeah.
it's going to be one of the best movies.
And I am going to get Dune on Audible and listen to it at work if it's really that good.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, it's about 9 books.
Oh, it is?
Well, the first, yeah.
That's okay. I get 2 credits a month. I'll just buy a bunch of credits. And
Yeah,
listen
the
to them
first
all.
Dune is very long anyway, so that will be plenty of time.
9 books, but how are they going to condense 9 books into one movie?
They're not.
Oh, okay. So
I
as
think-
long as I get the first book, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
probably.
I think the first movie is
Yeah.
just the first book. That's what usually the movies or what they've been trying
that's
to
what they
make.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about this? Chris Hemsworth, speaking of that long dong Hulk Hogan, Chris Hemsworth set to play Hulk Hogan in a biopic. You think we're going to get full frontal in this? You think we're going to get the sex tape?
We could.
It's directed by Todd Phillips, director of Hangover. So that,
Then we definitely
that guy,
could get a
that guy
full
does raunchy.
frontal.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could get.
we
but
could.
Is that crazy?
That is crazy.
Chris Hemsworth playing Hulk Hogan.
Is it going to be a prosthetic?
I feel like we're diving way too deep in the dick part, which they're probably not even going to show.
No, probably not. No.
But
it's probably going to be, obviously, it'll be as earlier
He's gonna
years.
have
It's
to-
not going to be about
He's going to
that.
have to bulk up, I think.
Yeah.
Hulk
but,
Hogan was
dude, Hollywood
big,
knows how to
Hulk
bulk
Hogan.
up their actors fast.
Story of steroids.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, no one's tested. We ain't got fucking USADA around to test, so.
But yeah, that's he's going to have to get big because Hulk Hogan now is even big.
Yeah, but even when in his heyday, in his prime
Yeah,
in
he was
WWF or whatever it
huge.
was called back then,
Oh,
was
he
huge.
was jacked up.
Yeah.
And steroids?
Brother.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that could be good.
Well, they're starting to make these biopics now that the one with the girl, I don't know, it's out right now.
Who? Oh,
I don't know what it's called.
fighting for family.
Fighting
or
for
whatever.
Family
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, it got good reviews on Rotten Tomato, but
Yeah, but this one seems like it's definitely going to be a little more adult. That one's a little more family friendly oriented. But this one, I
was based on a true story. It's based on that one girl
Paige,
who, right?
whatever her name is.
Yeah,
Did
you
she
want to talk
die?
about? No, no, but she had a bunch of shit released on her.
Oh, did
Yeah,
she?
someone hacked into her.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, that'll happen.
Yeah, unfortunately. Which I don't get. If you're a celebrity, why are you doing that kind of shit? Like, you know someone's going to hack your stuff.
Yeah. It's hackers.
I don't get it. I wouldn't do it. 'Cause
Good
you know
for
it's
us,
gonna-
bad
good
for
us,
them.
bad for, yeah, exactly, I guess, yeah. So,
But Nick, yeah, if that got good review, I would much rather see a Hulk Hogan biopic. Than
for sure. Yeah.
than whatever.
I mean, what is the story going to entail, though? Just his career
He's got a
coming
crazy
up
life.
towards...
Oh,
he
he's got a
does?
crazy life,
See, I'm
yeah.
not that familiar
Those
with him. I
days
never
of-
got into WWF.
Those days of the WWF are the craziest of all, too. I mean, that's when people were just fucking.
Really?
Oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage and fucking Andre the Giant and stuff. That's the craziest time. Hulk Hogan has a crazy match with Andre the Giant, which they have to show in this movie. But I don't know who the fuck they're gonna get to play Andre the Giant.
Probably the same guy that they got to play, whatever, the huge soldier in Game of Thrones. I mean, who else is that big except that guy?
They couldn't. I just know. I mean, they don't look anything alike.
No,
You were
but
talking about half Thor.
and did
I think you're gonna have to CGI it.
yeah, you'll probably have to.
'Cause
Or you
even-
just do prosthetics, man.
Even that guy he's
I mean, did Christian Bale look anything like Dick Cheney before they put on prosthetics and he gained weight?
yeah,
you know?
but they were the same height. I mean,
but that guy's pretty close to Andre the Giant's size.
I don't know if
Andre the Giant was big, man.
he was 7
yeah.
foot. I think he's much
Yeah.
bigger than Half War is. Half War is the guy who got they played the Mountain. He's
Yeah, the Mountain.
the bodybuilder.
Yeah, but he's 6'9" or 6'10", the Mountain. He's pretty big, man. I'll Google the Mountain.
He just
You can-
won the World Strongman.
Oh, again?
No, he's never won before.
Is it Gregor Clegan?
No, that's his name in the fucking show. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
right. Yeah, it is.
His name's Hathor. Hathor Bjornsson. He's
Yeah, 6'9". I was right.
Yeah, 6'9". So
6'9".
that's not as tall as Andre Giant. Andre Giant, I think, was
I know.
7.
Yeah, he was 7 foot, I
or
think.
something,
Yeah.
something
But
nuts.
I mean, who else are you gonna get to play him other than this guy? Put some prosthetics on
there's
him.
taller
We'll figure
people.
it out.
There's
Who?
all kinds
Who?
of fucking.
Tell me. Name me one motherfucker that's taller than 6'9" who's an actor. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal, but
Yeah, you can get.
you know, I mean,
You can get anyone you can get anyone that it doesn't necessarily have to be an actor.
well, he'd have to be if he's doing stunts and shit. He's got to be somewhat coordinated.
I mean, he can be. Andre the Giant wasn't coordinated by any means. Not at all. He was
fucking
not,
killing me.
I mean, he was not. I mean, you can get. There's tall people. They get people to play giants all the time in fucking Hollywood. He's not the only one. He doesn't have a
I guess it depends on how much they do.
7'4".
Jeez.
Andre the Giant.
That's why he died young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was.
That heart cannot sustain that much blood pumping, man.
Anyone that big is gonna
Jeez.
die.
They die young.
He had the disease too that fucking made him keep growing.
That's sad.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah, I heard he was a sweetheart.
He
He was literally a giant.
big drinker. He was known as the world's biggest drunk.
Yeah.
He drank like 300 beers in one sitting. It was some stupid amount.
Jesus.
Yeah, but beers are like little shock
Right.
to him. He's
Puts it down. He's like,
they're
next.
little sips. All right. Anything else besides the Hulk Hogan biopic?
Movie news wise? Oh, yeah. I got
Space Jam
plenty.
2.
Yeah, Space Jam 2. That was on mine. Yeah, definitely July 21st, 2021. Or July 16th.
You know,
2021.
LeBron, he's not planning to win a championship this year, so he's thinking he's gonna have some off
Yeah,
time.
he's going to have some time to shoot this movie. Yeah. What are they sitting right now? 10th? 10th or 11th?
10th or 11th. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're probably not going to make the playoffs, so he's going to be shooting this film. What are your thoughts on the Space Jam 2 reboot? Are you happy? Are you mad?
Honestly, some people are like,
Some people are up in arms about it. I'm like, I would like to see a
they're
reboot.
like, you can't remake a classic. It's not fucking Citizen Kane.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Space
It didn't
Jam.
win.
It's
Yeah.
not, I mean, it's not A Wonderful Life. It's not the greatest movie of all time. I honestly don't. I mean, it's not. I do not think we're gonna enjoy it being adults and not being. We enjoyed Space Jam because we were kids when we
Right,
saw
yeah.
it, and that was the cartoons we liked. That was
though
stuff
I
we liked.
just rewatched Space Jam 2 weeks ago, or actually last week, and I enjoyed it just as much, if not more.
Yeah, but
this time
nostalgia
around.
also plays a big factor
Good
in
point.
that too.
Yeah,
Nostalgia.
because I was familiar with the movie.
But it has a really good director attached to it. Space Jam 2 does. So
Wasn't it Coogler?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, who's done a ton of stuff. So I'm not I'm not saying anything about it now. Although, but I am saying I don't care if they remake Space Jam 2. I'm not. That's one I'm not up in arms about.
Yeah, Ryan Coogler.
Yeah,
that's right. I can't believe I remembered that.
No, I think he's producing it, isn't he? And
Yeah, he might be producing it. It's directed by Terrence Nance with Justin Lin and Ryan Coogler.
Yeah,
on
Terrence
board as
Nance, who
producers.
does a bunch
Yeah,
of
you're
stuff
right.
for HBO. So it's got good people. It could be awesome.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool, man. I'm excited. And LeBron, if anyone deserves it, it's LeBron James.
I mean, he's not a bad actor either.
Yeah.
With the stuff I've seen him in, he can't be worse than Michael Jordan.
No, can't be worse.
Michael Jordan is a horrible actor.
Fantastic basketball player, superstar.
But I mean, the only way you're gonna make this movie, the only way you're gonna make it even close to the original is having Bill Murray in it. Having Bill Murray at some time run on.
Has there been an official he's casting it or not?
No. There hasn't
well, this
been
could be
anything.
an issue. But we were talking about this earlier, like a couple months ago when we first heard about this, but it wasn't official. You had a good idea that he should be the coach.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
I forgot about
awesome.
that. Yeah,
Bill Murray as a coach. That would be for the Toon Squad.
Yeah,
That'd be
even if he
awesome.
comes in at the end just to do like a play or something.
Yeah.
Like just to he's got to be in it somehow. It'd be.
They've got to put him in there. How do you not?
It's fucking.
And he's down to do that shit too.
Maybe he's a hard guy to get a hold of, and he's an elusive guy.
Too busy watching the Chicago Cubs.
He loves them Cubbies.
He does. So Disney backs up Will Smith's genie after Aladdin look goes
I'm
viral.
glad they didn't throw him under the bus. That would have
Yeah.
made it even more cringe.
But I mean, what are you going to do if
Yeah, I
you're
know.
Disney? What are you going to do? Come out and be like, yeah, you're right, it sucks. They're like, we really think the fans, after watching this, will fall in love with the new genie.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
That's
The more I look at it, I can't even.
a very strong stance.
I can't even look directly at the picture. You have it on your laptop right now, and I can't.
It's hard.
Look.
I know. I'm like, ugh.
It's like they superimposed his face. That's not his body, by the way. I found out.
No, it's not.
They put his face
on
on
someone else's body. Right.
Why? Because he's afraid to take his shirt off now?
Maybe.
Was there racial problems in painting the skin? Is it blue face? Is it...
Oh, yeah. Hey, who knows? Nowadays, yeah.
I got
That could have
feeling
been
he
the case.
just was kind of phoning it in, and it's easier that way.
Well, yeah. And he's Will Smith, too. He ain't got time to get painted up and all.
There's no way I
just CGI.
No way I could sit 2 hours and watch that.
You're not going to go see it.
It's an eyesore.
Wow.
That's
Taking that strong a stance on this.
It's hard, man. That should be 100% CGI. That character, Genie.
It should be.
Why
you
wouldn't
would think,
it be?
You would think it would.
Why
be.
wouldn't it be 100? I mean, it's a
Right.
fucking genie. And he doesn't have to be blue, by the way. I mean, he could be any kind of genie. Why not do that and just have Will Smith voice it?
Right.
The entire time you're watching that film, you're just thinking, "Oh, that's Will Smith in blue paint." I mean, that's
Yes,
gonna be.
literally.
You're not gonna be able to believe he's the genie. You
No.
just because that's all it is. It's hard.
It's tough to look at.
It's tough to look
yeah,
at,
it's
man.
very
It
tough to
really
look at.
is.
It could ruin the whole thing.
It's very. That's like we talk about Space Jam. I don't promise Space Jam because Space Jam was an amazing movie to start with. It was good.
Totally.
It was good because it's nostalgia and we grew up with it, and it was the fucking 90s.
Right.
It encompasses the 90s. That movie does
Everything about it. Yeah.
But Aladdin was such a good film, and it was made so recently that I've always had a problem with them remaking it. It makes sense to
Yeah, because it was made in the early '90s too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was such a good film where it's one of my favorite Disney films where it makes more sense to remake movies like Dumbo and stuff that were made 50 years ago. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to have to get pretty good reviews for me to buy a ticket to it. Something crazy is going to have to happen. I say they were fucking reshoot it and make him CGI. How hard would that be?
It wouldn't be that hard.
To put a new genie in there?
No.
Because you got all his lines already.
Right. So it's just a matter of
Make him like what's his name from Avengers.
Oh, Thanos.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Why
Just
not?
throw a fucking coat of paint on him,
Yeah.
little blue paint. He looks like a genie already.
God damn
He's got the
it.
ball chin, though. I mean, that's not. He's got
Right, you got to do
gotta
something
have
about
to-
that. That could be distracting too, as well.
But yeah, I don't understand. I do not get it. It looks so weird to me. It's scary.
It is. It's rough. Well, moving on to the next piece of movie news. John Krasinski reveals release date for A Quiet Place Part 2.
Part 2?
What do you think about a Part 2? Do you think this will be just as good? Because the way the movie ended, A Quiet Place ended...
Spoiler, I don't think he's going to be in it.
No, I do not think so, no. I don't think that's the case.
Unless it is a prequel to when it's all like the shit's hitting the fan.
That's a good point because they are still on the family farm because John Krasinski posted a picture on Instagram, and if you look closely, it is the original house.
Yeah, with the lights and everything.
With the lights. Now it's called Part 2.
So they already started shooting this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The release date's 5/15/20. I'm sure they're in maybe the late stages of pre-production, but this is a for sure thing that they're making the second one.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, I mean, he's on set right there, right? That's a recent picture.
yeah, that's a recent picture. Yeah.
Where are they shooting at it? Where it could be
Well, they're shooting at the same.
weather-wise?
Well, they're shooting in the same location as the first one.
I know, but you
the
think
farm.
it'd be shitty and snowy because that was like
Yeah,
East Coast, Virginia,
right? With
or
all
something,
with the corn farm.
yeah, and it was like during the
cornfields
summer.
and
Yeah, it
stuff.
was like
Yeah,
during the summer during the first one, where that looks like it's like nice. You can almost see the sky. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that maybe that's like a picture from post or something.
right from the old set or something.
But yeah, I think it could be a prequel, or maybe it's her just fucking hunting them all down.
I guess maybe
It's
she's
just
trying
like
to
pure
yeah.
action film. Because
Maybe
I mean,
she finds survivors and they try to kill them all.
and maybe they could go deeper into the
It's
story.
like the Pokemon, got to catch them all.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe.
Great Pokemon reference.
Thank you.
But yeah. So it could because she could definitely go deeper into why they're there and everything and figure out what because if there's a prequel, it's not going to go into any of that because in the movie they don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Remember, it shows he's
That's
got
true. So it
a
would
bunch
be
of evidence.
just like
Yeah.
a reverse again of.
So if they did do a sequel to it, she could be diving deep and kind of find the source of where it came from because it dropped out of the sky or whatever, didn't it?
Yeah,
Or
it did. Yeah, because you saw those news clippings
and
during that, and it was like
something fell out
yeah,
and then everything.
there was like a giant war. All the soldiers died.
yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
So that's that world. The world building in that movie was amazing. That I wanted to see more. I wanted to know
for sure.
more about that movie itself was just amazing.
It was awesome. Yeah.
I hope it won some.
It made our top 10, or it made my top 10.
yeah, mine
I
too.
think it made
Oh,
yours
yeah.
too. Yeah,
Oh,
both of
yeah.
ours. So for 2018, here's something I know you will appreciate. Are you ready for this?
How do you know that?
Charlize Theron is doing a comic book movie for Netflix.
What is it gonna be?
I don't know, but it's Charlize Theron, bro. I don't care what it is.
I don't
She's
care.
gonna
I
kick some
love-
ass and
Love
Look
me
good
some,
doing it.
some Charlie Theron. She
Yeah.
is.
I am so
It doesn't
excited
say anything about
this.
it though.
No, not too much. No.
Well, what does it say about?
Basically,
basically,
a
talking
giant-
about the Punisher being canceled. Well, they got room for superhero movies now.
They do. And you know what? Since we're on the topic, and I wanted to bring this up on Movie News, we might as well do it now. What are your thoughts on the Umbrella Academy? Because me and
the
you
new
both finished
show.
it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought it was awesome. It's got a cool ending, and it's got some awesome fights, and the CGI is good in it too.
Great.
The butler.
The
butler was
butler's
good.
awesome,
The
but
monkey
also
butler?
the monkey. Yeah.
Yeah,
The monkey was.
body. Yeah,
It was so. The CGI was awesome.
It's kind of like an adult X-Men,
It is. Yeah.
where it's much darker, and they die, and they can't die. Well, of course, they die a lot in the X-Men also. But,
And man, I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this freaking kid. He's 15 years old, and he plays number 5 in it. This kid is insane. He is
good.
such a good actor.
he plays it good because he's a 40-year-old trapped in a 15-year-old's body.
Yeah, he's a 52-year-old. Yeah.
yeah, and he
Yeah,
plays
he's
it
an
good.
old man. But yeah, that kid blew me away. His performance, I'm just like, dude, are you kidding me or what? Yeah, I thought, in according to news sources, and Screen Rant even said this in their article as well, that it is the highest show on Netflix right now ever, as far as this year.
Yeah, which is crazy because Netflix doesn't even release any of their numbers or anything.
No, so
But,
the fact that they did says that this is Aiden Gallagher. That's his name.
good. Hopefully
Kid.
they'll
He's 15
keep.
years old, man. It's crazy. He's such a good
Hopefully
actor.
they'll keep doing more original comic books now that they can't do Marvel
Marvel.
or DC. So hopefully they'll keep doing like Dark Horse comics and stuff like that. That like
Because
stuff like Umbrella
it's a
come out.
fresh spin. Not a ton of people are familiar with it already, so you're not going to get those annoying fans who are like,
Oh, yeah.
this isn't exactly how the comic books are." It's like, yes, I know, but
And you
got
can
to
get
do
it
some
to where,
things,
yeah.
different. You got to have your artistic spin on things.
And there's a lot more cool comic book stories outside of Marvel and DC.
Oh, totally,
where
yeah.
Marvel and DC usually follow kind of the same tropes and everything, where these stories, they're really their own thing. With
right.
this one being very fucking bizarre.
And there's some plot twists in this that I didn't see coming. That I was like, whoa, this is cool. And
Oh,
it
yeah,
deals with
yeah.
time travel.
Me
and
either, yeah.
It's cool, man. I
Oh,
love
there's
this
time
show.
travel, there's fucking aliens in it.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of everything.
I can't wait for season 2. It's really...
Yeah, I'm going to have to read the comic book.
I know, it almost got me
gonna have to read,
excited
yeah.
to read it. Okay. So the Top Gun 2, obviously, they were shooting on a naval base, Navy ships, and I guess some of the Navy crewmen were very upset, and they said that Tom Cruise was extremely rude because he said not to touch them and not to pull out their cell phones. Okay, well, listen, guys, if you're on a film set...
Wait, what? Say again?
Okay,
Tom Cruise got mad because people were touching him?
touching him and then pulling out their cell phones and recording things. And so he specifically told a couple of these Navy crew people not to do that anymore, not to pull out your phones and record while you're on set, and then not to touch him. And this was all allegedly. And then,
Don't touch me. That sounds bad.
But at the same time, if you got 50 naval service people all around you, I wouldn't want people touching me either,
But why the
man.
fuck are they all there? I mean, why?
Because they're shooting on the Navy ship. So they're working
I
on the
guess.
ship.
I mean, in that case, then, I mean, well, they're Navy officers, so none of them should be walking around with cell phones or anything.
Right, no, they shouldn't
You would
be.
think why
No.
they're not.
Right.
So you think out of all the people in the world, getting military people on your set would be the easiest to control.
You would think.
Because
You would think.
I mean,
Yeah.
because you'd think there'd be Navy officers there as well as being,
Yeah.
because they're probably being extras as also Navy officers and everything.
Right, and there's COs everywhere on the ship.
Yeah, so that's, I don't know. I got to read the story, or you tell me more about the story.
Well, I mean, there are definitely a ton of Navy people coming out and saying, like the guys who specifically were bodyguards for Tom Cruise, saying that it was pretty, for the people who did come out, and they all came out anonymously and said this to like news sources, but the people who were guarding him said, actually, none of that happened. And we were with Tom the whole time protecting him and like guarding him. And not one time did they hear Tom Cruise tell anyone that not to touch him or anything. But it goes on, the article goes on to talk about this Scientology Facebook page or whatever that hates Scientology, and they were coming out and make the Scientology Money Project, which is a news site dedicated to investigating the money, propaganda, and legal matters of Scientology. So they were making these posts about all these anonymous claims that were going on set. So,
Oh, yeah.
just set drama, I guess, supposedly.
I don't like it. Tom Cruise is weird to me. How
dare you?
I believe it. That
I love Tom Cruise.
If he's arrogant, I mean, I could definitely see that.
We bring up Tom Cruise almost every
and you
time.
defend him no
movie
matter
hits.
what.
I do.
He literally abides by, as a company, murders people, kidnaps people. I mean, it's the biggest cult in the world right now, and you sit idly by. And we don't say it's crazy.
Well, you know
Crazy.
what? Some people have their thing, and my thing is
If
I will
I
defend Tom Cruise.
saw him, I would.
because I enjoy his movies.
I would say something to him.
You would?
Oh fuck! I say, Tom, where's the head guy's wife? She's been gone 3 years, Tom.
That is-
you know where
that
she's
is
at.
strange.
You know,
Yeah, someone knows
she's
where
dead.
she's at.
She's
You think she's dead?
Oh, she's fucking dead.
No, they got her deep in a bunker somewhere, man.
What's his name? David.
Yeah.
Creed.
Did you hear his dad on Joe Rogan's podcast?
No, dude.
Like
but
last year?
That
It was
guy's a
nuts.
fucking psycho.
Yeah, he is a psychopath. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Not Tom, but the other guy.
No, but
I'm still defending
I say
Tom.
both of them.
I don't know about that.
I will not defend anyone that's in Scientology.
How dare you?
It's too crazy to me, man.
You like Aubrey Plaza, right?
Oh, fucking love her.
Would you like to see her host the Oscars in 2020? Because she wrote some mock jokes for this year's Oscar, and she wants to host in 2020
Sure.
as one of the candidates.
Yeah.
You want to hear one of the jokes? They're kind of funny.
Oh, you're gonna give me an actual joke.
Right, I'm going to butcher it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, think of Aubrey Plaza. Don't think of me
Go on.
saying this.
Give me the favorite one. 'cause I
The
like
favorite is
favorite a
here.
lot.
Nominated for Best International Film. It was directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, which also happens to be one of Harry Potter's spells. You just shout, Yorgos Lanthimos, and someone gets fingered in a corset.
That's funny.
That's kind of funny.
There's a lot of fingering in that movie.
There is. There is.
Have you seen The Favorite?
No.
Oh,
I haven't.
It's good. They're, but
I still haven't seen it yet, man. I need to see
it's
it.
super good. It was one of my favorite. The only reason it wasn't in my top 10 is because I saw it in 2019. So I didn't see it in 2018. But yeah, I would. I mean, at this point, I think I would like anyone to host the Oscars rather than no one.
I know, right? Instead of a voiceover guy.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they did that this year.
I am interested.
Too much controversy for the voiceover guys. They dug up some dirt. They're like, this guy said dick 15 years ago.
15 years ago over a voiceover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Aubrey Plaza. She's a looker. Beautiful.
She is.
Beautiful lady.
She is. She's weird, too. She's right up my alley.
She is very odd.
We've talked about that, too. So, the last little piece of book news. So, Alita, we talked about this as like, obviously, we just did a review on it on this podcast. Domestically, it didn't do all that good, right?
Yeah.
Because, the budget was $200 million or close to it. It only did 68 or 70 million here. No, 60.7 million so far since its February 14th opening. However, foreign, listen to this, 202.7 million worldwide, and it's expected to hit over $460 million at the end altogether.
I believe it.
And if they do this, then it'll be profitable. And what they're saying is it has to make $500 million for Fox to say that it was profitable. So if it hits $500 million, we will see a sequel to Alita. Do you still want to see the sequel?
My mind has not changed since last time.
Right, since last week. Yeah.
But I still do. I guess I want to see where that's going. But that was a movie where it was almost catered to overseas audience.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially with
totally.
the source material coming from Japan and it being an anime and everything. Yeah. You knew it wasn't going to do nearly as well domestically as it was going to do. And especially because the CGI, a ton of CGI.
And with our review, we did piss off some anime people on YouTube.
Not even anime people. We just pissed off fans. Yeah, we need to talk about that. We got our first ever
hate mail, which was awesome.
Yes.
We got 3. This guy went on
I wish I remembered his name.
Oh, we could give him a shout out on the podcast.
I know, I wish I remember his name. But,
it was fun.
Yeah, big fan of all the movies we've done. The one to take.
I know. It was the Alita one. I felt that was very odd.
But yeah, he
was not happy.
Oh yeah, well no, he loved Alita.
Yeah,
loved it.
And he wrote a comment after comment after comment. He just had to keep going.
He commented 3 times on his own comment.
He did.
No one was arguing with him. He was almost arguing.
He was arguing with himself. Yeah. Yeah. So, shout out to that guy. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for the comment.
We'll take it.
We'll take. It was more criticism than anything. More.
I think he called us essentially worthless.
It wasn't a lot of good advice.
It wasn't great advice, no. Really. But I did comment. Thanks for watching what you could and giving your feedback.
I think he watched the whole thing.
I think he did because he
pointed out specific points.
He did.
Yes, but he did not. Apparently, it clicked for him. Alita did, and it
did.
And I whatever floats your boat. If you
like the film, that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
All for you, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just get on that Alita train.
Yeah, some people liked it. I guess.
Yeah,
someone had to.
Someone. Alrighty. Well, that does it for me.
That's all.
You got
I
anything
got.
else?
No.
Alrighty. Follow us on, or go and subscribe our page on YouTube, guys. Type in "Have you seen it?" Yes. And go to channel, and we're the one with the popcorn on it. It says High Side Productions, not the stupid one with money. I don't know why that guy's ahead of us. He's got like 4 videos, which makes me mad that we're the second one. I don't like that. I don't like that. But he has a little bit more subscribers than we do on YouTube. That's why he's higher than us. So let's change
I've seen
that.
It. It's not great.
It's not good. It's not good videos at all.
No.
We put out much better.
I agree.
Twitter, Seen It Podcast. Cash is on Twitter. That's just Cash. Instagram, Have You Seen It? We are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, anywhere where you can find podcasts. That is where we are. Like and subscribe, and leave us a comment on iTunes, guys, as well, so we can climb the rankings in movie and TV category.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everyone, and until next time.
Goodbye. Go down to your local massage parlor. Get yourself a Robert Kraft.
You know what, Cash? I couldn't agree with you more.
You earned it. I think you earned it.
I did. Thank you. Thank you.